Hello everybody, this is Gareth Goon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you can donate to my ministry and the charities that I support at garethcahoon3@gmail.com on PayPal. This one here is about the Houthi rebels take advantage of Iran's ceasefire to improve missiles that target Israel. Rebel leaders threatens Israel over Somaliland presence, resumption of hostilities in Gaza. The Houthi rebels in Yemen are taking advantage of the Iranian ceasefire to improve their ballistic missile capabilities, according to reports in the Jerusalem Post and I-24 News. The Houthis have conducted tests during the ceasefire to improve both the range and accuracy of their missiles. The outlets reported citing Western intelligence sources. During the most recent Iran conflict, the Houthi rebels engaged in limited participation, in contrast to Hezbollah, which joined the conflict early on in support of its Iranian patron. In contrast, the Houthis, who, like Hezbollah, suffered from targeted strikes aimed at upper leadership and military infrastructure, did not enter the conflict until late March and only launched around 6 ballistic missiles and 5 drones at Israeli territory. The group had previously halted attacks in Israel following the signing of the October 2025 Gaza ceasefire. However, in recent days, the Houthi leadership is again engaged in belligerent statements directed at Israeli interests, in particular following reports of a contingent of Israeli soldiers sent to neighbouring Somaliland as part of increasing cooperation between the two nations. Following the visit of Somaliland President Ibrahim Mohammed al-Badili to Jerusalem to inaugurate his country's embassy in Jerusalem, reports claimed that Israel had sent a group of 50 soldiers to Somaliland as part of security agreements between the two states. While the IDF did not officially acknowledge such a deployment, Defence Minister Israel Katz recently stated that Israel and Somaliland have maintained covert cooperations for several years. The Communist News Network, or CNN as it's otherwise known, reported that Israel was given access to a Somaliland military facility which could be used in support of Israeli Air Force operations against the Houthis. In a recent speech, group leader Abdul Malik al-Houthi threatened attacks against any Israeli presence in Somaliland. At any time, we will initiate attacks against any presence of the Israeli enemy in Somaliland, al-Houthi stated. He also said that his group would engage in close monitoring and observation of developments in Somaliland and what is being sought to turn it into a foothold aimed at controlling the Gulf of Aden, the Bab el-Mandeb Strait and the Red Sea. The Houthi leader also stated his group's readiness to intervene if Israel resumes military operations in Gaza, amid reports of Hamas strengthening and rehabilitating its capabilities in the Gaza Strip. We are in continuous coordination with our brothers across the resistant fronts, and we will not hesitate to fulfill our duty in response to any new escalation or of aggression against any front, especially Gaza, al-Houthi said in his televised address. Al-Houthi's remarks came amid signs of unrest in Yemen, with the group's so-called General Mobilization Forces announcing their readiness to confront Saudi Arabian-backed tribal groups along the de facto border between the Houthi-controlled area of western Yemen. Over the past week, anti-Houthi forces have repositioned units in apparent preparation for a possible resumption of fighting between the Saudi-backed forces and the Houthis. Defence Minister Israel Katz warned that Israel's account with the Houthis remains open. The account with the Houthis is open, and they will pay the price if their leader comes within our sights. We will eliminate him, Katz said in response to the remarks by al-Houthi. Speaking at the Muni Expo in Tel Aviv, Katz also threatened al-Houthi personally, saying the leader is currently hiding in tunnels. If he comes within our sights, he will die, Katz stated. So this is the Houthis rearing their ugly head again. It seems that they cannot get their act together and build a stable country and bring their people prosperity. Instead, they're looking just to keep them in subjection and in poverty while they take all the money and the cash and pretend to be freedom fighters when they're all terrorists. My prayer is that Israel will deal with them harshly if they dare attack her again. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.